Ah, finally. Hello, welcome back to Chellington. As you saw in the last episode, there were some issues that Mr. P wasn't aware of, and some we were, and basically found out that the map had major issues. Yeah, I ended up spending nearly 4 hours, yes, real life, 4 hours to nearly 4.5 hours just trying to figure it all out, because the map, as you saw in the previous episode, there were glitches and invisible barriers, there was issues with silage, yeah, it's just issues galore. So what I ended up having to do was I ended up having to take Chellington, uninstalling the map completely. I went and found the recent update, which for some weird reason is not on the Farming Simulator mod hub, which I really don't understand, but the version on there is version 1.0.0.0, whatever it is. And the recently updated one is 1.0.0.0.1 or 3 or something like that. And so I got that. The map worked great, there was no issues. And then all of a sudden, Courseplay wouldn't work with it. So I had the updated map, and then Courseplay would not work at all. What it would do, it would scan the fields. It was saying it would scan the fields. And then obviously I'd get an implement or equipment into the field, which, you know, I tried to replicate what we did last time. I took the IMT and my stubble master mower thing into that field, and it would not work. So what I had to do again, I had to take off, I took off the map, I took off Courseplay, there we go. I had to take that off completely, and yeah, I then had to reinstall the updated map, reinstall Courseplay, and Courseplay was not working again. I could not for the life of me figure out why, so I looked through all the updates of Courseplay, all the updates of Chellington, and yeah, I did all that. I ended up having to create my own zip folder, you know, as you do, downloading a master something and exporting files from one zip to a brand new zip that I created, and putting that into the mods folder, and then that worked, but then that caused other issues with the map. I couldn't stop Courseplay. I couldn't stop it. I would load a course and it would run the course, but it wouldn't let me stop the course, it wouldn't let me stop the tractor, and yeah, that's just the start of it. Let's just say Mr. P had problems, but through perseverance, some long-winded harsh words, having to get all the equipment back on this, it was definitely something, that's for sure. But what have I changed? Well, we did have a little like John Deere like hay wagon thing. We don't have that anymore. I have reduced the amount of bales that I did have in here. I just didn't have the time to do it, so we've only got 6 straw bales and 5 silage bales. Oh yeah, Mr. P's been busy. All the equipment is back there. We've got all that equipment back in there. Oh, Mr. P's been really busy. All the equipment back in here. I couldn't remember what type of wheels our harvester had, because I was just that frustrated at that point. Yeah, I think this did have jaws on the back. Honestly, I can't remember. But I did try to get all the equipment that we did have. So we've got these, we've got that and that. That is the Dectron, isn't it? Yep, to get the right one. But yeah, basically I got us back to where we was. It took me a long time. Also, rather than having a round wrapper, I did switch that out and I got us the wrapper that can wrap square and round. So there's that. For some reason, the John Deere Tedder and the John Deere Windrower are no longer on my system. I cannot find them. I don't know where they've gone. All I did was remove the map and Courseplay, and they vanished. So we've got the Kuhn, which is basically the exact same, it's just not John Deere. And we've got the Tedder here, which is the Kuhn. Basically the same as what it was, just not John Deere. But everything else, I do believe it's the same. It took me a long time, it really did. And I think the one we had of this did look a lot older. This one looks nicely painted, but it's the same thing. But yeah, there's that as well. So that is all done. But what have other changes been made? So let's get on to this. I've put carrots in field 37. I have removed field 87. We no longer own that. And I thought, you know what, rather than having like all the big fields, we'll just have 92. And in replacement of 87, what I've done is I've gave us 38, 118. Up here I gave us 9 and 15. So it's all nice and local. A couple of grass fields. We've got these big fields here. We've got these 3 across here and the one up there. And of course we've got the one down here, which I really like because, yeah, it's just a nice big field. And these, I like these because you get to see the trains come past. And I want to say again a big thank you to Martin. You have been a massive, massive help. I mean, without the comment section, I wouldn't have been able to solve some of these issues. And some issues that I wasn't accounting for anyway. So, there is that. What a game that was. And if we go onto here, I go onto there. I have already took the liberty of... let's squeeze around. Let's go around. I've already took the liberty of getting this grass mown. I did use... to get set up, I used the Chrome Big M, but it has a built-in dryer or conditioner. So I did that because this was at the stage that we was at in this field. Also, what I've done with the 2 new grass fields that we own, I've cut those as well. We've got this one over here, and Mr. P, get over here. There we go. This one here as well. I have cut it. I've left it on the field. I thought, you know what, we're going to be starting farming, and yeah, what I'm going to do is I am going to bale it. I think it would make more sense to possibly bale some of them. We only have the 5 silage bales at the farm. So yeah, all that before I was even able to record. Oh, Mr. P has been really, really busy. Right, so let's finally get a tractor. We'll get the baler. Should we do square bales? I think we'll do... yeah, we'll wrap some square bales. Why not? So we'll get in the old IMT. It is the IMT, I believe. And also, where are you? You're over this side. Let's just do it this way. I was thinking, let's just get back over to the farm. Right here is the entrance to the farm. I'm really not sure. You'll have to let me know in the comments, but I'm thinking about not doing sheep. Just not doing sheep. And then that means we would have this whole field. We could possibly turn into an arable field, like have a little field here, a little field around here, and like possibly a little one around this area. But yeah, I mean, let's have a look at this. It is a fair size field. Should we do sheep and keep it like this, or should we take these out and have it as an arable field? Let me know down in the comments below. Alright, IMT, let's go. And I did have to actually watch my own videos to figure out what equipment I had, which took me a while. But got there in the end. Back up and running on Chellington Valley. It all works, courseplay works, which I'm extremely happy about. Oh. Now that loader, is this for I think this is square bales. So I'm gonna have to check. For the life of me, can't remember. I really was so frustrated. I fixed one problem, then another one popped up. Right, so what is this? It's square bales. Yes. So we can bale, we can wrap, and then we can collect. Beautiful, that's what I like to see. Makes my life a lot easier. Right, let's get in here. Let's get in. And also, get in the comments section, would you like this series to be a mixture of in-cab and out-cab, or would you like me to just try and do this series just solely in-cab? And what am I doing? My square baler's over there, Mr. P, come on now. To all this that I had to do just to get set back up. Oh, put a tear in Mr. P's eye, it did. But I'm glad I've got it all sorted. I have... Ooh, my easy tiger. Right, let's just... well, that lifted the back of the tractor up. Also, if I go into Global Company, I've added a couple of things. As you can see, beekeeping supplies is in there. If we wanted to, we could possibly look at doing bees. I have no idea how to do it, how to do the bees, how to do the honey. I have absolutely no clue. We've also got fruit trees, as you can see. Fruit trees. I did write down what I've put on. We have a fermenting silo that I added, a multi-dryer, the potato washer and sorter, obviously honey and fruit trees, productions, seed maker, and field leasing. So, productions hall, the machines, back at the small warehouse, middle warehouse, large warehouse, farm shop, ooh, all production products can be sold in the farm shop. Seed maker. This seed maker makes seeds from grain. But I do think, yeah, you need seed and herbicide. But it would be a lot cheaper being able to make our own seed. But you'll have to let me know in the comments section. This whole production warehouse thing, doing your own crops, let me know how it all works. Because, you know, like I've constantly said, without the comments section, and, you know, obviously big thank you to Martin again, your help, I would have been completely in the dark, and yeah, you just helped so much. Again, thank you. Oh dear, because like I've always said, you know, I don't claim to know everything about farm sim. You know, I come from console to PC, and it's basically like you know, I've got a potato in my hand. I just have absolutely no idea. And what should I do with this area just there? Where the skip, those barrels, the forklift, the tyres and things. We could possibly look at doing something there. Possibly put a dryer there, or like a grass dryer that we just shove the grass in there and it dries it. Obviously we're going to need to earn some money first, but you know, it's one of those things. But if you do want to see things like that, let me know down in the comments. If you want to see us do some bees and some honey, let me know down in the comments section. But of course, You've got to let me know how to do it, because I have absolutely no clue. Need to unfold it. Yeah, I have unfolded it. Right, so what we'll do is, I think we'll follow this line. Let's go in cab. We'll put on the old cruise control. As you can see, because I did use the Chrome Big M with the built-in conditioner, it's not wet grass windroad, it is grass. That's always a good sign. Hopefully it will let me wrap it. And hopefully I did solve all the issues that I was having. Let's just get rid of those hub. Hopefully all the issues have been resolved. If you know a good place where to get the hops maker mod and the beer factory or the brewery, if you know where to get that from, you know, leave a link down in the comments section. You know, I'd really straighten out. I'd love to possibly look into the production of doing our own beer, you know, with the old hops, wheat and barley. I think that'd add a new dynamic. Would we do it in this series? I don't know. You know, I've got to try and learn all the ins and outs, but with your help in the comment section, I'm hoping it's maybe possible. We do own enough fields now to be able to do it. I thought, you know, with the two massive fields, I just thought it would be a bit much owning the biggest fields on the map. I thought it was a bit unfair. That's why I switched it up and had the smaller ones. Still hoping we're bailing. Yeah, we are. Okay. Took the hood off and that's what tells me. Oh dear. But yeah, Mr. P was throwing out some very harsh words. Very harsh words indeed. But managed to get it fixed. Which, honestly, I'm really happy about. I didn't want to lose this series because, you know, with the PS4 issues that I was having previously before everything else, I need to straighten out and then turn. There we are. Turn that way. Yeah, but yeah, with the PS4, you know, once the data's gone, you can't really go into the program files and everything. I'm not that are you even picking that up? You're not, are you? I need to drop it down. There we go, Mr. P, making a great start. You'll make a farmer yet. Let's put on the old cruise control. Oh, yeah, it does seem to be going a bit fast. Is it collecting it? Yes, it is. Right, okay. So, grass bales. Wasn't expecting that, but at least we will have plenty of silage. If you do cows, cows, what do you feed your cows? If you are running, you know, the whole extension things and all that good stuff, what do you feed your cows? Do you do TMR? Do you do silage? What have you found is the best for you? You know, do you do alfalfa silage, clover silage? You have to let me know in the old comment section, because Mr. P is an absolute noob when it comes to these things. I have no idea. I just thought you cut it and that's it. I didn't even know you could ferment clover or alfalfa. That's how smart Mr. P is. Yes, that's how smart Mr. P is. Right, how are we looking? Missing a little bit. Well, you're missing a fair bit now. Seem to be doing alright. I wonder how many bales we're going to get off this field. And also, I love the fact now with PC I don't have to worry about my bale count. I'm really happy about that. Because here in England, we do love the old bale. But being limited, if you've got a massive field, you know, you don't really want to be limited to not being able to bale your whole field. Because in real life, you'd bale your whole field. You know, unless you're obviously leasing the field, which we can now do if we feel the need to want to, you know, we've got, say, like if we buy these the seed maker, we can make some more seed, and we think, you know what, we don't have the funds to buy a field, we could possibly look at leasing one. You know, the possibilities are now endless, which I'm really happy about. This is going to be a lot of silage bales. Could earn us some really good money. Keep a fair few for ourselves, obviously. I am looking at the possibility of, I think, yeah, I do think it's Ted 3 times for hay. So you always have, you got to look out for the drying potential and all that. I mean, it does add a big dynamic to the game with all this. I'm still completely new, so if you do know any other any other tips, tricks, or anything like that, then please let me know. I have been told, once again, by Martin, thank you, that if you're getting your if you're tedding, you actually disconnect it, walk away from it, connect it again, then get back in it. You can actually skip a tedding stage and ted again. If I actually worked that out right. Probably completely wrong, and Mr. P is an absolute sponge, which probably is the case. But oh, I love this. I like that they've got a new CD player in here. At least they've got the priority straight up with some decent, is that Boss speakers? Don't know. Anyway, here I am talking about the old stereo system speakers. I need to get grass work done. Now you'll have to let me know how many of these fields, grass fields, should we bale. The little grass field that we now own near our carrot field, I haven't cut that one. What we could do is possibly have that as hay, but we're going to need a fair amount of hay. I am thinking probably bale and wrap this field, and then if we just stop for one momento, and then if we head on over to field 9, we get that baled, and then we'll leave field 15, we'll leave that out, we'll ted that, give it a day, ted it again, you know, try and do it some kind of realistic, but let's have that field as hay. You'll have to let me know what you think. But I thought, you know, first off, with how many round silage bales and straw bales that we had last time, I thought, well, it's not really giving us a bit of a disadvantage, is it? You know, we've got a lot of silage bales. And let's just get rid of that menu again. So yeah, you know, we already had this grass cut and windrowed and tedded. I thought, well, what's the point in having all those silage bales in that building when we're going to be making some anyway? So that's why I only put the 5 round bales in there. Disadvantage again with the straw, only having the 6 square bales. We don't have any hay. Don't want to make it too easy on ourselves. But yeah, you'll have to let me know what you think. Did Mr. P do the right thing by getting rid of the other big field and bringing in the smaller ones that are closer, adding a couple more fields just to give us that bit of depth with field work? I think I've done pretty well with what we own now. Love tap. There we go. Let's just try and nudge that out of the way. And let's try and scoot around and get this one. There we are. So I do love doing in-cab. I really do. And now I have the what's it? Like the better in-camera mod, in-cab mod. It like sits you back a little bit more, and you don't sit there and you can see the seat bouncing, but you're staying still. I mean, that's kind of unrealistic. You actually bounce with the seat. I think we've got this little pass down this side. Still have this little bit here which I will get. There we are. And we'll get this little piece here. Swing round. And try and level out. There we are. Don't think we're doing too bad. Looks really nice. I'm really happy with this map. I mean, you know, if it was a map that I was like, yeah, you know, I probably wouldn't have even bothered going to all the hassle that I have. But you know what? I love this map already. So I thought, you know, Mr. P, take the time, get it done. It's a beautiful map. You know, if people watch it, fantastic. If not, it's fine. You know, I went through all of that because I like the map. I mean, you know, you're not going to go through all that hassle if stuff you don't like, are you? And Bale, you're in my way. Right, you need to move. Have I got super strength on like He-Man? Have I? No, I haven't. Right, well that's going to change. Let's get that put on for a minute. Bosh. Let's get this bale moved out the way. We'll just throw that over there for now. And I'll turn it off because I really don't like seeing the hand when you walk up to vehicles. There we go. Let's crack on to get this all completed. Yep. There we are. Just these little bits over here. I'm going to have to try and keep my eye on the weather. Because, you know, as you know, seasons, bales being outside, don't do too well. So what we'll do is we'll click this little bit of grass here. And check the weather, go from there. But I love this INT. But you know me, I'm a sucker for old equipment. You know, will Mr. P ever make a series where he's using all new big equipment? Maybe. Oh dear. You never know, you never know. Maybe one day Mr. P will use some big brand new equipment. Is that it? Oh, Mr. P's there we go. Did I seriously miss that? Let's swing around. Straighten out. So there. Has that got it? Right, let's lift it up and turn it off. Because I think that's how you do it. You'd lift it up and turn it off. And great for realism there, Mr. P. Well, there's only that little piece there. Right, so how many bales did we actually get from this field? Let's have a look. I can't remember which one it is. There we go. 20 bales. Wow, that's actually a lot better than I thought it'd be. And what's that glitching near the bale? A bit of grass that's... yeah, didn't exactly go over the ground, did it? Yeah, it's alright though. So, what I think we'll do right now is I will do a montage. Well, it won't really be a montage, it'll just be an aerial view of field. Oh, I keep forgetting the numbers. Mr. P, you're useless. Right, what is the number of the field? 9. So what we're going to do is we're going to get an aerial view, a little bit of music, and we'll get that field baled. Okay, so I am back. There is only about 2 or 3 passes left, and that will be this field completed. Got a fair amount of bales. I was just going to do a normal, you know, over camera little montage kind of thing, but you know me, that's not my style. So I tried to get the best little montage I could whilst driving this beast. I still haven't figured out how to get this to bale on its own, whether I have to literally record myself driving over the swaths and then make sure that the baler's on and let it go and do it. Is that how you do it? Honestly, I don't know, but for some reason it doesn't let me use Courseplay when it's attached to the baler. But, you know, it's fine. Whoa, I got a bit of a lag spike there, swung my tractor out. That wasn't fantastic, and it's definitely not what we need. Hopefully it doesn't do that too often. As you can see though, I think that might be just 2 more passes. And then we'll check how many bales we've got, because we are going to wrap them all. Is there a bale dryer where you put a bale in and it dries the bale? I mean, that'd be nice if there is a mod like that. Honestly, I don't know. Get out my way, bale. It's my farm, do what I want. But yeah, if there's a bale dryer, you put a bale on like a loader thing and it blow dries your bale. Have absolutely no idea. Mr. P's a noob. Well, I won't even say noob. Even noobs are smarter than Mr. P when it comes to farm sim on PC. I'm just trying to do what I can with what I can. But really, I am actually happy with how many grass bales we've got off this field. Our other field just beyond over there, I am going to keep that as hay. I'm going to ted that in the next episode. We'll get out, we'll get that tedded. And you'll have to let me know, what should we put this game speed on? Should we put it on ×5? I do believe the seasons menu might be on 9 or 6. Let's just have a quick look. 9 days, yep. Okay, that's fine. Miss P, you need to learn how to use a steering wheel. But so far, so good. Got all these bales, and we do need to wrap them. So what I'll do, before the next episode, what I'll do is I will head to the bales over at the farm. I will wrap those off of screen, and then of course on screen you'll join me over here. You'll get these bales wrapped. Obviously we're going to get some put over to the farm because we're going to need them. We've only got those small amount of bales at the farm. Do believe that is it, yes. Let's lift it up, turn it off. Right, so how many bales, let's just turn the tractor off. How many bales did we get? 53 bales. That is beautiful, but let me know down in the comments section. We're going to be wrapping these grass bales. How many of these bales should we keep for ourselves? Realistically, if you had 53 bales, would you really want to keep all 53? I don't know. Let me know. Should we keep all 53 wrapped bales? Should we keep a percentage of them? If so, how many should we keep at the farm for ourselves and then sell the rest? Let me know down in the comments. But that is going to be it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, as always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. The channel now has a Patreon. I'm still trying to figure all that out, but if you do pledge yourself per month, then you will get your name at the end of every episode, video, however you want to say it, but you will get your name put there. So, you know, and also we do have PayPal for the channel as well. If you just want to help out that little bit, it helps the channel out, if you do decide to do either one. But at the end of the day, remember, it's your money, you do what you want. Till then, finally back on Chellington Valley, got it sorted, got some bales. I'll see you all real soon.